Imagine spending £5,000 on a holiday, only to discover your travel insurance won't pay out when you need it most. Every year, thousands of travelers make simple mistakes that can lead to rejected claims, unexpected costs, and ruined holidays. In this video, we're covering 5 travel insurance mistakes that could cost you thousands. Let's start with one of the biggest: buying travel insurance too late. Many people wait until a few days before departure to buy a policy, but travel insurance isn't just for when you're abroad. It can also cover you before your trip begins. Imagine booking a holiday 6 months in advance. Then, 2 months before departure, you suffer an injury and your doctor advises you not to travel. Or perhaps a close family member becomes seriously ill. If you bought travel insurance when you booked the holiday, you may be covered for cancellation, but if you waited until the week before departure to buy your policy, you probably won't be. The lesson is simple. The best time to buy travel insurance is usually when you book your trip, not when you pack your suitcase. Now let's move on to mistake number 2. Not declaring medical conditions. Many travelers assume that if they feel healthy enough to travel, they don't need to mention medical conditions. Unfortunately, that's not how travel insurance works. Insurers need to assess the risk before providing cover. That means you may need to disclose existing medical conditions, ongoing investigations, recent treatments or medication. If you fail to disclose something that should have been declared, the insurer may refuse part or all of a claim. This can become incredibly expensive if medical treatment is required overseas. And that brings us to mistake number 3, assuming everything is covered. Many people buy a policy and never actually read what it covers. Then they're shocked when a claim is declined. Travel insurance policies contain exclusions, conditions, and limits. For example, some policies may not cover certain sports and activities. Others may limit cover for expensive gadgets or valuables. Some policies won't cover incidents involving excessive alcohol consumption. The point is that travel insurance isn't a blank check. Every policy has limits and exclusions. The cheapest policy isn't always the best policy if it doesn't provide the cover you actually need. Mistake number 4 is ignoring the excess. Many travelers focus entirely on the premium they pay, but they forget to check the excess. The excess is the amount you pay towards a claim before the insurer contributes. For example, if your policy has a £250 excess and your claim is worth £400, you may only receive £150. Some cheaper policies achieve lower prices by increasing the excess. That's why it's important to compare more than just the headline premium. Now for mistake number 5, choosing solely on price. When people compare travel insurance, they often sort results from cheapest to most expensive. It's understandable. Nobody wants to spend more than necessary. But the cheapest policy isn't always the best value. You should also consider cancellation limits, medical cover limits, baggage cover, and any additional benefits that are important to you. A slightly more expensive policy may provide significantly better protection, and if something goes wrong overseas, that extra cover can make a huge difference. So let's recap the 5 travel insurance mistakes that could cost you thousands. Buying your policy too late, not declaring medical conditions, assuming everything is covered, ignoring the excess, and choosing solely on price. Travel insurance is one of those products that people rarely think about until they need it. But when something goes wrong, having the right cover can save you a huge amount of money and stress. If you found this video useful, subscribe for more travel insurance, car insurance, and insurance industry insights. And let me know in the comments whether you've ever had to make a travel insurance claim.